Hello guys, hope you all have celebrated Ganesh Chaturthi very well. Actually we wanted to post this video on Ganesh Chaturthi day, but we could not do that for various reasons. I'm actually sorry for this delay in posting our videos. Bro, no one is waiting for your videos, come to the point. So in this video I'm going to talk about the Ganesh Chaturthi puja that we have all done. Actually there is an important part in Ganesh Chaturthi puja in which we do puja with different kinds of leaves to Lord Ganesha. I'm sure we have all done that, but we have paid no attention to that. So in this video, I'll clearly tell you what are those leaves and why should we do that puja and what are the properties of those leaves. First, let's know the names and their properties according to the Ayurveda. So here are the 21 leaves that we use in Ganesh Chaturthi puja. The first one is Machi. It will cure diseases like leukoderma and leprosy. The second one is Bruhati. It can cure cold, cough and constipation issues. Bilva. It can purify water and it can be used for dysentery. Durvayugma. It can be used to stop bleeding and anemia. Apamarga. This can be used for digestion problems and also poisonous bites. Badari. This can be used for digestion problems, blood impurities and also throat problems. Datura. This can be used for poisonous bites. This can cure skin diseases and hair fall issues. This can also cure joint pains. Tulasi. This needs no explanation. Chutapatram, which means mango leaves. These can cure throat problems and can be used to cure diabetes. Karavirapatram, this is again for hair fall issues and leprosy. Vishnukranta, this can cure issues with your nerves. Damidi, this can cure any kind of fever that we have. Devadaru, it can cure wounds and scars. Maruvaka, this can be used for skin diseases and also joint pains. Sindhuvara, this is again a medicine for poisonous bites. Jaji, this can cure mouth ulcers and indigestion problems. Ganaki, this can cure piles and irritation problems. Semi, this can cure respiratory issues. Ashwatha, this is an excellent medicine for hormonal imbalances and it can also stop bleeding. Arjuna, this can cure septics and infections. Arkapatram, this can cure poisonous bites and it actually has 64 kinds of medicinal values. This can also cure skin infections. So these are the 21 leaves and their importance according to the Ayurveda. So if you have observed the names of these leaves, out of 21, 9 leaves are dedicated to clear issues with your respiratory system, throat and nose. Why do you think Rishis have done this? Do you have any idea? So what is the season in which you celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? Rainy season. So what is the very common health issue that we face in rainy season? Cough, cold, fever, throat infections. Bro, got it? So out of these 21 leaves, majority are talking about the general health issues that we face in rainy season. Coming to the second point, 4 out of these 21 leaves are direct medicines for different kinds of poisonous bites. We all know that in India, snake and scorpion bites are very common. That too, if it's rainy season, the poisonous insects are too active. So the remaining leaves are cure for general fevers, constipation issues, joint pains and also the body pains. So just by doing this puja for 30 minutes, now you know which leaf can be used for which kind of issue and you also know where to get these leaves because you have already gathered them for your Ganesh puja. So what's next after doing this Ganesh puja? After Ganesh puja, Nagin dance in front of Ganpat Bappa. I mean the Ganesh Visarjan. Yes, you are right. We are mixing these medicinal leaves and plants into the water body nearby from which you take the water for farming and drinking purposes. So unknowingly by leaving these leaves into the water bodies, you are medicating the water. And now the water is full of medicinal values. And this is the importance of doing the puja with those leaves and mixing them back into the water bodies. Because now you know the importance of these plants, you will think twice before cutting any plant. This is how Rishis are trying to train you in basic Ayurveda. If you know the basic things in Ayurveda, you can prepare your own medicine. That's a good question. Once Google about the animal abuse that goes into preparation and improvement of basic English medicine that we use. The animals are not only abused, they are killed for no reason. So if we can replace this English medicine with Ayurveda, at least for the basic health issues, we can reduce the animal abuse at least to some extent. It's completely eco-friendly, it's free, and it has no side effects. If they don't work for the health issue that you have, they'll at least do some other benefit, but they'll not harm you. So that is the importance of Ayurveda. Just by following this simple tradition, now you understood the value of nature, you know what it means to follow the tradition, you know the value of the Ayurveda, and you also know the basic Ayurveda that we can apply in our lives. This is not a simple puja that we do. We are in fact training ourselves for very important battles of life. Sometimes while following the traditions, we may think that this is a simple superstition, but no. If we have some time to think on it, every tradition is a treasure of knowledge. All we have to do is just think and apply. That's it. That's all for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos. See you again soon. Have a great day.